What's up, gamers? Welcome back to my channel where we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Alan Wake. So I figured before we jump right back into the game, I figured we'd take kind of like a second to kind of recap the first episode and to kind of decompress, because I feel like I was mostly kind of reacting to a lot of what was happening, but I wasn't really saying a whole lot, and I was trying to kind of process all of it as I played. And I feel like now that I've kind of spent some time away from the game, I've kind of collected my thoughts a bit more, and I have more of a kind of um, I don't know, coherent idea of what's going on, and some theories and that sort of thing. So I might as well kind of discuss that before we jump right back into it. So I feel like um, my biggest theory so far is that I feel like that kind of opening sort of prologue sequence, or like the opening sequence to the game, where Alice is, taking us through Bright Falls, and then we go to the cabin. I feel like none of that was actually real. Or at the very least, it was all kind of a trick. Because I feel like Alice in that sequence might not have been Alice. I feel like, and this could be completely wrong, of course, but I feel like that she was trying to manipulate Alan into writing again, right? Because we know that Alan hasn't, written for 2 years prior to the events of this game. And so I feel like, her dragging him out to the cabin in the middle of nowhere that doesn't actually exist was some kind of entity potentially trying to kind of manipulate Alan into writing something. Because I think my biggest kind of angle with that is I feel like Alan himself can rewrite reality. I think he can reshape reality based on the things that he writes. It would explain a lot, right? It would explain, a lot of the blanks of what's happening. It would explain the manuscript pages that are falling from the sky, that, are foreshadowing events that we haven't even experienced. Like, I feel like all of this is a fictional story that he's writing, or like reality is kind of blending together. So I feel like Alice wasn't really Alice, and that she was trying to kind of manipulate Alan into recreating or like reshaping the world for some kind of ulterior motive. And what that is, I don't know, but I feel like that's what's going on here, because it would explain why, the whole thing with Stucky happened at the diner, and like, Mrs. Wake forgot her keys. Um, it would explain why that happened, because that wasn't actually Alice, like that was some kind of entity. Um, and the mysterious old lady that we saw as well, like all that sort of stuff. Like it would explain, some things, and not to mention the fact that there are like potentially two Alan Wakes, right? Like we know that there's the one that we're playing as, but there's also one in a cabin, or in the cabin, that's writing the story that we're playing through. So that's kind of my rough thoughts of what's going on here. It's a bit confusing. It's a bit, meta and layered and complex, and it's kind of like a 3D or a 4D puzzle that I'm trying to solve in my head as I'm playing through this. But that's what I have so far with just the first episode. But now we're gonna jump into the second episode, and hopefully it starts to make more sense as we go.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Here we are in New York 3 years ago, apparently. Okay, so we have a bunch of new pages to check out in this. Oh, there's so many in this chapter. So this chapter is going to be a lot longer, I think. So that'll be interesting. Okay, switch on the coffee maker. I'm not going to do that yet, because I feel like I want to explore the apartment first. Okay, so we're in New York, which funnily enough is also where Control is set, I believe. Let's have a letter on the fridge that I don't know if I can read. So close. Building maintenance will need access to your unit between 9 and 9:45 this AM. Okay. Interesting. Parliament Tower. Weird. Okay. It's all about like the little details in the environment, right? That I want to pick up on before we continue the story. Okay. This is a nice apartment. We have like what? A new TV? CCTV. Oh, CCTV. Interesting. That's clever. Okay, I like that. That took me a second. I was like, CCTV. That's not a silly name, but then I'm like, oh, okay. Wait a minute. Surveillance, huh? I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's like, there's a lot of layers to this stuff. I'm trying to piece together what it all means. But it's like, okay, CCTV, some kind of surveillance thing. Like, this must not be real then. Like, I feel like this is some kind of prison of Ellen's making. He's being monitored in, or something like that anyway. Some kind of vibe akin to that at least. I wonder if they put in references to the FBC for control in this. That's the Federal Bureau of Control, um, if you're wondering. I'll play through Control eventually on my channel when they announce Control 2, because I know that they've worked on it, that they're working on it right now. It's in pre-production.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning
she's a
out great.
photographer.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Matthew Peretta is such a good actor. Okay, coffee film is nice. Yeah, I looked it up, and apparently you don't get anything for them except an achievement, which is kind of silly, but it makes sense. New York out there. Cold day out there. Ilka Vili is the facial model for Alan Wake. I think I said that last episode, but that's repeating because he is a handsome man. I love that they got the live action details in here as well as the character models as well. It's nice. Especially considering Matthew Peretta, who does the voice, was in Control. He played a really interesting character in that game. Manuscript page, nice. Let's see what this is about. The sudden
It's
stop.
true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end.
Right.
I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head.
This is a
A
different
rerun
voice.
of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone.
Interesting.
Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is a character that Alan's written. I think this might be
This was
the
a late
detective
goodbye.
character.
13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had
I'm gonna
been
drink
a
some
long
water real
time
quick.
to bear
Stay
the
hydrated,
pain.
gamers.
My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Who is this? The sudden stop. Yeah, I feel like these are pages of the novel that Alan himself has written. QR code as well, which I did scan the QR code from the first episode, and it led to a brand new kind of like updated video of like live action footage of Ilka Vili as Alan, like typing at the typewriter, while Matthew Peretta obviously does the voice, and he's going on a monologue about some stuff, and it was very intriguing. It was very interesting. Yeah, so I have a bit of a context as to what's going on there, but I'm not going to talk too much about it because potential spoilers. Interesting. Alan Wake, The Fall of Casey, The Things That I Want, Alex Casey. Yeah, that's it. Alex Casey is the detective character that he wrote about, I think. What I Can't Forget, and Return to Sender. Yeah, so I feel like this character that we're reading the manuscripts about is Alex Casey. And I think he's actually going to be in Alan Wake 2, which is going to be interesting. Dual guns. I'm sure there are plenty of Easter eggs in this library that he has. It's cool. I don't know if he's written all these books, or these are just like, other books that people have written that he has, but it's interesting. It's cool. So this is a very nice apartment. I'll actually swap to the left shoulder because I'm not used to that. I'm more used to this side. Okay, radio.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area.
It definitely looks like a storm out
Stay
there.
indoors, as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard. The weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Cool. Some nice world building going on out there, especially because Control does take place in New York City as well. So I wonder if they're going to tie that in to the next game. If there's anything back here. Yeah. I also must be like, where's my coffee? What's going on, Alan? It's like, I'm just exploring. Oh, nice showers. This is such a cool bathroom. Oh, this place must be so expensive. I can't imagine how much of this would cost in present day. In modern day. It's been like, like 5,000 rent a month. Something like that. Must be insane. Okay, I think we're good to get the coffee now. There's extra dialogue now. wonder what that's of. Yeah, I don't trust this. I feel like there's something going on. What's this? Okay, the circuit breaker. Imagine the power's gonna go out there. At some point. Okay, coffee time. And enough exploring.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Go towels, okay. So I moved my webcam over just because I feel like I don't know, it's just the game better, I think. I'm over here than, you know, underneath the health and the mini-map and objective marker. I've already been down this way.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of
Have
miracles,
some
my
faith
dear.
in your life, Alan.
Oh,
Come on.
really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Hey, yo, whoa, hey, yo. Spicy over here. Spicy meatball over here. God, I'm so offensive to New Yorkers. Anyway.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until
That's the
Barry
cardboard
gets his
cutout.
hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my
Can
dead
Barry
body.
burp it?
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh, fuck. There we go. I knew it.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Yeah, I feel like that scene as well in the first episode where she like lost track of Alan in the dark.
Honey, it's a
The
power
cabin
outage.
was very
I've got
weird.
the flashlight.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like over the right shoulder fits my gameplay style better. I can't aim with this. Okay, makes sense.
Hi.
You okay?
Hi,
I'm
Alice.
sorry. I
Just
just...
flashing
it
the light
just really
right in her
spooked
face.
me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
These facial models are really impressive.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially
cozy.
when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets
Cozy
to me.
winter vibe.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay.
My name's
I
Alan,
used to
not
have
Ryder.
these nightmares when I was a kid.
So dumb.
The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar.
Interesting.
Thanks for this.
So if he does have the ability to reshape reality, then maybe he did just create that out of nowhere. Just saying, there's something going on here.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Oh fuck.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
What?
Very well. I
What?
don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
You got
I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Okay, all patched up. Thanks, Doc Nelson. Alright, time to explore. Talk to Sarah. Exactly.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh,
I
doesn't
don't think
really
he's a
matter,
fishing
I
man.
suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year.
You can't get me off.
Closest
Excuse me?
thing to heaven.
Excuse me,
I'll
Doc?
take your word for it, Doc.
Ooh. I like the character dialogue.
I
His
believe
flavor
you'll find the
text is
sheriff in
nice.
her office. Just go down the corridor.
Yeah, I'm just like staring at the wall and he's like,
Huh?
just humming. Okay. I'm just gonna explore on a little bit. I feel like this episode is gonna be very long. I'm gonna try and get it all done in one episode. So apologies if
You're
this is like a
good
2 to
to go,
2.5
Mr. Wake.
hour
Sarah's
episode.
probably waiting for a chance
Hopefully 2
to
hours.
talk to you.
1.5 to 2 hours, I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed. With all this exploring I need to do. Oh, sheriff station, nice. Okay. It's down here.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything
Yeah.
seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need
that's not
changing
me.
soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
A lot of
Very good.
missing.
I'll come
Things.
back
Is
later
that
on
an
to
animal?
remind you,
I think it's a
just
cat.
in case.
This is a Weaver, huh?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yep, you got it, lady.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses
she's
to
like
step
one
on
of the only smart
shadows,
people here,
things
apparently.
like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Interesting. We're not allowed back here. It's fine.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yep. I will be there eventually. Just like exploring. What can I see? Parking lot, holding cells. What's this? Cell area. You gotta explore these kinds of games. You can't just rush straight for the objective. Otherwise, you'll miss stuff like this. Good old thermos. You know how many of those I've gotten, right? Oh, Alice is a
Alice
shadow.
looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She
Yeah,
lowered the
that
camera and
one
looked
is
again.
very intriguing.
No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Oh, Alice, come on. Move together. I feel I can just close it instantly. I don't know why I do that every time. Okay.
Yeah,
There you
it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Yikes.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really trashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about the fact that we just killed him. It's fine. We don't need to tell him. Okay.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the corridor in her
She's
office.
getting very impatient with me, which is understandable. There's something that digs out of me. We're missing Richard Barr, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip over to haven't been in contact. Okay, I feel like we're gonna run into them. Or maybe they're taken that were in the last episode. Potentially. What's this? Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 20th of June 2007. Okay. Identifying features knack for winning contests. It's a weird knack. Is it cat? Sheriff Breaker. Fuse box, huh? Interesting.
Come in,
Sheriff
Mr.
Breaker.
Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Okay. It's your cell phone. Interesting.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
I got it. Nothing to talk about.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
I do not envy her position. Just giving her a nudge on.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I feel like Alice isn't actually there. There's no way.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I
don't
ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
Very annoying.
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if
Maybe
I'm going to
it's
help
because
you.
I'm left-handed.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
It's just difficult to
Okay, you can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Thank you, Sheriff Breaker. Look in trouble. Okay.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Interesting. I wonder if he's been
You can
taken.
get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
You got it.
Hey!
Deputy.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need
That looks
it
like
to
Johnny
be
Goodman.
bright in here.
Yeah, I feel like this guy's being taken slowly. Manuscript page, nice.
Hey!
Okay, I'll try and help you, my guy.
Mask. To describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Interesting. So I wonder if that's what happened to Stucky, like when he was, occupied in the bathroom. Like, was that the old lady, like corrupting him with the dark presence? It'd be interesting.
Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on? Hey! Please help me, man! I hate
Oh, I'm glad that you can actually do this.
I can't stand it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy.
I wonder if that
Don't
changes
let
something.
anybody tell you different.
You got it, sir.
Shouldn't even be in
He's so
here.
drunk.
The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterwards.
This man is gonna shit his pants.
Listen, you gotta listen carefully.
Oh my god, he
now.
keeps going.
Here's the kicker.
This
That
episode's gonna be
wasn't
very long. I'm sorry.
dead. No, sir.
Oh
I
well.
only look like him.
Part of the experience. One
You
episode
wanna know who
video.
it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
Oh.
I know it sounds like something
No,
that
I'm
Trump
here
would
for
say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Very convinced. Oh god, he's gonna fucking die. Okay. Is that it? Or have you got a bit more?
And I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear
And are we done? Okay. We're just gonna fall on the ground. I think we're done then. At least we saved that guy
The
from
early
being taken.
morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
The fence on the left. Sound of the junk. First, secrets. There's a thermos over there in a radio. Gotta collect the stuff.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now,
of course, they were drunk when they made the giant deer. Makes so much sense.
I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition.
Gunplay.
No point in getting all worked up yet.
Love a good flag gun, a shotgun.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Nice. Okay. So far so good. We're gonna head over there eventually. Okay, there it is. But over here first. There's bound to be secrets. Reserved for town employees. There's nothing there, actually. Stop them back. Just to make extra sure it's nothing here. Sign. Oh, we're good. That looks like a nut job. Right. Parking anytime. Interesting. I like that the guitar's playing in the background. It's very nice. Okay. Oh no, it's just a very short jump. Okay, hole in the fence. Jesus Christ. The powerful kick. Oh my god. Nice, good page, nice. Wake it up, getting all
the kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us,
interesting.
the lights
This is
of the
predicting the
radio
future.
blinking red in the heights above.
So this is why I think there's
with
another
the urge
hour.
to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Interesting. See, I like this kind of meta quality of the story where, you know, we're getting bits and pieces back and forwards through time. It's very interesting.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Like, you know, the narrative is constantly unfolding around us, which is interesting.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Don't think she's been kidnapped. Even, you know, in the page that we just picked up even confirms as much, right? That she has been kidnapped. Potentially, at least. I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued. Okay. Is this guy still here or is he asleep? Yeah, he's asleep.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies.
Yeah, there it is.
Darkness will
He's
reclaim
making
it.
worlds.
It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Interesting. So he's trying desperately to save her, and he's rewriting the story constantly. Okay. I'm trying to piece it together.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the
Oh,
damage
is that
the
hot, then?
Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused
I think that's
on
hot.
their recent and
I'm very familiar with him from Control.
They are not accountable for their actions.
I'm not going to talk too much
of
about
course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone
Yep,
when they were
there they
still
are.
living at their farm.
The old gods of Asgard.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their
I
dementia.
really hope we get to hear a song from them in the story.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
There he is, hot.
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, come on, take it easy.
And there's Barry.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Oh, what a colorful
What the
cast
hell
of
was that
characters.
about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock
Gotta
you
say,
up.
Barry's outfit is incredible. I love it. Wine shirt and the red jacket over the
I
top.
had to
It's
talk
very
to
nice.
someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Oh no, it's Rose.
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Hey Barry,
Who's
calm down.
Max?
Ooh, I like Barry's.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
He's making good points. Barry. I feel like Alan's a bit mean, a bit harsh towards Rose. Bucktooth Charlotte, come on in then. Okay. Cool. Park's official mascot. Bucktooth Charlie. Cool. Yeah, I love the kind of like Pacific Northwest, ranger hat type vibe that we have here. It's really cool. Reminds me of Gravity Falls a lot, actually. Which I love, of course, one of my favorite TV shows. I think it's beautiful. One of hiking pamphlets, very nice. Yeah, if you haven't seen Gravity Falls, I would highly recommend it. It's an amazing
I'd come
show.
here to rent a cabin, where I could wait till midnight.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and
understand
everything's just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
Yeah,
But
Alan
when you
does
start
sound nuts.
confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
I mean, technically, fiction is blending with reality, so... Alan does kind of have the point, I'm just saying. Even though he does sound like a nut job. It's fun. Grizzly bears. I hope we don't have to fight fucking like Taken grizzly bear. That'd be scary. Talk to Rusty. Rusty's out there. So before we do that, I'm just gonna check around here. I think I saw a thermos. Yeah. Wish there was like a tangible benefit to collecting those. As opposed to just nothing. but an achievement. feel like once the combat starts up, I'm gonna try and be better prepared for it as well. I feel like I should do better this time around. Because like I've taken some step backs from the game and like had some time to relax between episodes. So I feel like I'm gonna be more focused for the combat. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I should get some combat in this episode.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Damn.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
Oh,
They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is going to be okay. He got lucky.
Wish you could pet the dog.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Oh, the guy that whimpers is so sad. He's gonna run away, so I don't have to listen to that.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and
God,
meet
Barry.
a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Yeah, you never give the.
You gotta talk to the cops.
Hostage
She's my
keepers
wife, and
the
it's my
ransom.
call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Oh, Barry, you just would never understand my guy. Okay, find the form. I think it's near the entrance. Yeah. Should be on the desk somewhere. It's on the form. I don't think there's anything else to discover in this location, so I feel like that's good. Form picked up. Okay. How's Max doing?
I think this is the form you wanted.
Good dog.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
To be here.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I'll be the judge of that. Easy walk
If you
my
have
ass.
any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio
Oh,
mast.
there we go.
It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't
God,
end
they're
up
gonna
like
be bad
Max.
traps on there.
I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
This is a handsome guy. Okay. I think we're done here.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Barry is the
A
type of guy to be
who
like,
was bulletproof
did that
until
just
you
happen?
pointed a flashlight at him.
He's
You
right
do
behind
that
me,
for
isn't he?
People who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Yeah.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What
Barry's
would you
just a
think if
silly
it was
little
me?
guy.
There's no way you should
Just
be
a silly
going out at
little guy.
midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Trust is yours, Barry, but I hope you make the right one. Take the red pill, baby. So done. Anyway, moving on. Time to get to Lover's Peak. Negotiate with the kidnappers. Even though you're never supposed to do that.
Al?
It's,
We should go
it
to
just
the sheriff
emboldens
or
them.
call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a
Smack.
goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to
Oh my god,
Lover's
he's just
Peak.
like me for
You
real.
said you'd come
Allergies.
alone.
Okay, okay then.
Sneezy
I
bitch.
understand. You're my
Sneezy
best
boy.
friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Oh my god. Honestly, I relate so much.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist.
Sorry, I keep saying yokels like so slow. It makes me very uncomfortable. I'm kidding, but also.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me.
Yeah, I have. It's spring in the southern hemisphere right now, and my pollen allergy is kicking up into high gear. I had to buy antihistamines this morning because I am struggling.
You want to know where you can shove that flashlight?
Oh my god.
Lock the door when I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
You'll be fine, Barry. Just lock yourself up nice and tight.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha! Thank you. Just sit here in the dark till you come back.
Love that you can do that.
Until I get eaten by a grue.
What the fuck is a grue? Outside of the character from Despicable Me. Okay. Switch lights again, but I don't really want to do that. I feel like I've tried them once. Twice is a bit much. That's nice. These tubs just keep appearing out of nowhere. I think I remember actually, I looked it up. Apparently the thermoses are also objects of power from Control. Or altered items maybe, I don't know. I can't remember specifically, but there's a mysterious thing with the thermoses as well, which is interesting. But that's for the people that play Control, which I don't think most people have, that are watching this at least. But I'll play through Control eventually. Okay, go through this door. Barry, you'll be fine. Just relax. There's the door. Oh boy, spooky time. Gameplay time, let's go. We'll be fine. I hope. So my big lessons that I've learned, don't shoot the Taken until you've completely destroyed their shields with a flashlight. Which I didn't learn last time. But when you do that, it makes them much easier to kill. And you can actually kill them. As opposed to, trying to shoot them while they still have their shields up. So go down the steps or go around the cabin. I love the fog in the environment, the mist and everything. It's so spooky and unsettling. I love it. Weird rock here.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Back to better camera angle. I don't think there's anything over here. Doesn't seem like it anyway. The music is like creeping me out because I'm like, prepared for bad guys to show up. I have to fight them. But looks like I'm doing so far at least. I don't think there's anything back here. I'm sure there's some kind of like manuscript page on like no difficulty that shows up back there or something. But I think we're good to head out. Just picked up another thermos back there and we should be good. Barry's still up there, which is good.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Good luck, Barry. Godspeed. Godspeed. Right. This is gonna be intense. I'm not prepared for Alan Week 2. It's gonna be full on survival horror. I'm gonna be scared so much. Play that game. Wait, the news.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Oh, cool, you can just enter the closet. Manuscript page, nice. Barry does. Wake Center.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared
understandable reaction from Barry, though, to be fair. Alan does sound like he's lost it. Oh boy. hate that it keeps switching the perspective. Kind of annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Into secrets and things. See if there's anything here. It's going to be anything up here either, but it's fine. We're exploring. We're having a good time. Just chilling out, enjoying the vibe. Spooky forest. Oh god, some baggage going to show up at some point. I can already tell. This isn't going to be like 100% completion either. I'm going to save that for like my own personal playthroughs of the game after this. Just because I feel like this game is already long enough. I don't want to like bog it down too much with exploring stuff. Can't see shit. Okay. Oops. Right. There's a cabin over here, which is good. Elderwood Business Center. God damn it. Fucking. Okay. Jump scared again. Okay. Got to get me though. Right. I'm fine. I'm calm. I'm totally calm. Cool. Oh, switch lights, please. Yes, please. Nice. Okay. Much better.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Haha, we have fun here. We have fun.
Taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Oh, hell yeah, Doc Nelson.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh,
my
yeah.
man.
It's my kind of
Gotta
exercise.
fill his tummy.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just
Continuity.
caught a heck of a largemouth bass
It's a
early
fishing
this
boy.
morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Oh yeah.
Considering your track
I hate
record,
competitions.
the
I
participants
much prefer
are
single player
probably
vibe.
pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Cool. I like that they allow you to just kind of chill out and listen to the radio. So just gameplay all the time. It's nice. Okay. Should be getting close to the thing over there. I think the mountain's over there. Just gonna follow the path. Should be fine. Haven't found any secret supply caches yet, but I'm sure we'll come across them as we go. Yeah, we can head down here. Or I can head up here. Okay, never mind. It's just down here we go. Oh fuck. Oh boy. That feels ominous. Don't like that. Yeah, I feel like someone else is going to show up soon. It's going to take it. Nice. Balcony overlooking things. So, where is the mountain we're going to? Should be over there somewhere. I would imagine. Oh boy. Gotta just focus and stay calm when I encounter the Taken. I got this. It's nice and easy. They're not too difficult. Unless they get really close to me, in which case I need to run and dodge it. Coming to the right. The level design is very impressive. so spooky and unsettling. Moonshine Cave, hell yeah. Drop hazard. Okay. Explore around here first. Maybe there was something around here. Nope, nothing. Okay, time to head up here. And investigate this cabin. Gotta investigate the cabin. Classic jump scare. Okay, is there a light switch? No, light switch is busted. Fantastic. Okay, before I use that, nothing. Doesn't look like it. Right. Okay, TV time. Nice Springs, hell yeah. Love a good Nice Springs video.
Crime and
or episode.
punishment.
Stay hydrated, gamers.
Of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
I love that they have a Twilight Zone parody on this.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one. So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Coming?
The intense close-ups are very funny.
But why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists?
Jesus.
Wow. That sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No idea on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. If the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops
Guy is
arrived.
very smart and arrogant.
He won't stop
Kinda hate
screaming.
him.
Am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
Oh shit.
You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent.
What the hell is happening? Oh, that was creepy. Not sure what I was supposed to take away from that. That was intriguing. Weird. The idea of mirrors and doubles, okay. I don't know. But maybe there's another Alan Wake out there. It's my best guess. What the hell? Oh, fuck. Okay. Birds are... I'm running out of time, I swear to God. I know how to deal with that now, though. Just point the flashlight. Okay, so far so good. We're just exploring around. Hope you guys are enjoying this slower-paced episode. I feel like, you know, I'm not just like flying through it this time. Just kind of just you know, taking my time, enjoying it all. Okay, I don't think there's anything up yet. So let's just follow the main path. Try to make some progress in the story. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So the path goes down there, but I'm gonna go up here first. Just to double check. Do not feed wildlife, $100 penalty. Makes sense. Health hazard. Okay, some management page, I think. Nice. Okay.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too.
Oh, interesting.
She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good.
But
Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Interesting. Good for Rose, I guess? I don't know. I wasn't expecting that to be a love story type deal. It's neat. I should be careful there, or else I'm going to fall off. The signs keep telling me to watch for drops, so I might as well heed their advice and not just jump off a cliff. No. Okay. Maybe Rose and Rusty went to Lover's Point together. Could have happened. You never know. Oh, yeah. Wait, checkpoint. Okay.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Interesting. Okay, the plot, it thickens. So Rusty's gonna get attacked at some point. And maybe it's inevitable, or maybe we can stop it from happening. Who knows? We'll find out next episode of Twilight Springs. I swear to God, there are bear traps in these woods. Oh, fuck.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Oh, Rusty, no. Rusty, I'm on my way. Jesus, okay. Oh, Rusty. Oh, fuck. This is fucked. Jesus. I'll help you out, Rusty. Just give me a sec. Look at the collectibles. Okay. Right. Jesus, okay. This is fucking intense. Okay, page.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters.
Oh, God.
Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard.
Jesus.
It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Oh, poor Rusty. I don't know if there's a time limit on this or if I can actually explore around.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Probably from Rusty. Okay. I don't think there's going to be a time limit on this. I don't think Rusty's going to die.
The gate to Lover's Peak was locked.
Yep. Okay, let's just head over to Rusty now. Oh, fuck. Gabriel, okay. Jesus.
Hello?
Try not to get electrocuted. Oh, Rusty.
I'm back here. Hey, please help me.
Oh, God, he does not sound great.
I'm here. I'm hurt. I can't move.
Well, the grizzly bear fell down. Damn it. That's a tragedy. Okay. Oh, poor Rusty.
Mr. Wake?
Rusty was stuck in that was Rusty. Stuck in the Rusty dishwasher.
It happened.
I'm sorry.
Just the way it was on that page. I found
Max.
Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key. Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Okay. Have my gun. Very handy. And I'm not going to shoot the dog, I swear to God. I would go to hell if I shot the dog. Oh, Rusty. We'll be okay, my guy. Just breathe. Focus on staying alive. Oh, God.
So dark. Like the forest.
Oh, God, he was fucking splatted against the wall. Jesus.
Woke up.
Oh, and his leg is so fucked. I'm sorry I'm showing this to you guys, but, you know. We're adults here, I think.
I know it will. It hasn't finished with me yet.
Okay, time to head to the ranger's office, I think it was. Yeah, the ranger office.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
I don't think there's gonna be anything over here, but just in case. Oh God, that'd be terrifying. Oh, there's a fucking tree on the roof. Okay. Wonder if that's something that I can check out. Max is okay. It's all good, Rusty. Okay, right. No taken yet, but I'm ready for him. Okay. Taking the environment. Something over there on the floor. Could be a manuscript page. Probably is, to be fair. I feel like I've been pretty good with the pages this episode so far. I think I missed one in the first episode. It's a pretty obvious one towards the end, but so far so good. Yeah, like I have all of these so far.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond.
Yeah.
For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was
Spots of
safe.
light are save points, which is good. So let's through this door. Here we are in the office. This is really spooky, man. Right, I feel like if they're taking shot in close quarters, it's going to be very intense. Yes, okay. Interesting revolver. Perfect. 42 bullets. So it should be okay. Don't have any flares or shotgun, but it's fine.
I was too late.
Jesus.
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh boy. Oh, Stucky. Oh, Rusty, I mean. Jesus Christ, what is happening over there? What the fuck? Okay. I feel like something's gonna happen out here.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Okay. Interesting. Jesus. Okay. Kind of looks like the sky outside New York during the flashback sequence. Okay, there we go. Oh, here we go. God damn it. There we go. Nice, okay. Much better than the last episode. I think, anyway. Okay. Jesus, okay, I don't want to step in this. Right. Rusty. Keep calling him Stucky by accident.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh god, we're gonna have to fight a fucking mammoth. Well, that's still there. Hopefully that's just a figure of speech and not an actual mammoth.
Don't feed the animals.
Oh no, Rusty. Rusty, don't tell me you fucking got taken as well.
Who urges up, Park?
Oh, god damn it.
License! Obey! Rusty, no! Never! Two bears and wolves never approach any other.
Oh god, where is he?
Pets must be leased.
Rusty, where are you?
It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical items.
Come on.
Does it even walks? You
Gotta reload. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Not too bad. Fuck. Man, poor Rusty. What the fuck? Oh god. God damn it. Okay. Come on, move. God damn it, so annoying. It's like you get caught in it and you can't do anything. Please don't make me like Rusty again. God damn it. Fight him again. Well, I'll see you guys on the other side of this end. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. We did it. 3 bullets remaining. Jesus Christ, that was intense. But we did it. Getting much better at the combat, I think. Need much more ammo. Cool. Okay, stocked up. 42 bullets. We should be good. Man, poor Rusty. Didn't deserve that. That was fun though. Even though I died. Still fun. Died to some basic enemies as well, which is kind of annoying. Oh, well, we did it. Dark presence is getting more aggressive and intense. Right. But I missed some secrets back there, but it's fine. I don't really care too much. I'll get that stuff later in another playthrough in my own time. Okay, cool. Stats, nice. Well, we're getting there, I think. Maybe halfway through this episode. Oh, Barry.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy.
Finally, Barry sees the light.
Stay in the cab. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
What does this sign say? Hiking trail. No traffic only. So no cars. And I do not feed the wildlife. I will say I do like that when they take over people, they use random phrases from their brains as like threats. Like, don't feed the wildlife. I told you not to do it. Blah blah blah. It's Stucky. I thought it was interesting. Oh, not Stucky. Rusty. I keep calling him Stucky. I feel bad. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a neat touch. It reminds me of the hiss from Control. They did a similar thing. Rusty's
In that
final
last
thoughts.
instant of consciousness,
Oh, Rusty.
thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off.
Oh, Rusty.
Now she never would.
The age gap is a little rough, but it's whatever. Love is love, I guess. I don't know. Oh, yeah, fuck your save point. Nice. Forgot about the light healing me. I don't think there's anything else around here. I think there might be it. Oh boy, intense. I hope Max is okay. Like, you know, I feel bad for us, don't get me wrong, but I really hope that Max is okay. That was a good boy. Or a good girl. Supplies, nice. Don't have enough. I have too much revolver ammo, so we should be fine on that. I haven't found any secret weapons like flare guns or shotguns yet, which is a shame, but maybe that'll change soon. Okay, it looks like we have to go straight. For your safety, stay on the designated hiking trail. Something tells me that's not going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. God, it's very dark around here. Jesus, I know it's nighttime. But my God, difficult to see things. Okay, Lover's Peak is to the right, which means we're gonna have to go to the left.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Yep, supply cache. Nice. You're always gonna go the opposite way to directions I think you need. Apparently we're gonna enter the Moonshine Cave, which is intriguing, because I saw that earlier. I was like, Moonshine Cave, huh? Cool. Might be some taken down here though. This cave is spooky. Okay. Site of frequent bootleg activity throughout the Prohibition. Yeah. 1930s-ish. Okay. Yeah. Bootleg activity throughout the Prohibition. The very storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but at times alcohol was also distilled in the premises. Yeah, that's what moonshine is. Homemade alcohol. Nice. Right, supply cache up here. Speaking of shotguns, hell yeah. Nice. I'm gonna save that though for some tougher enemies. Oh, okay. 5 of the hidden chests. Nice. And a flag gun. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's stick with the revolver for now. I'm gonna save the flag guns for crowd control, and the shotgun for like a boss type deal. Because I feel like it's 2 bullets each on those two weapons, so like saving them is best. I think I'm right. Annoying. Okay. Right. So far so good. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far. I know it's very slow and very quiet, but you know, I'm immersed. I'm taking my time with it all. I feel like I'm having a good time. It's much more chill and slow, and kind of like slow paced, laid back than Miles Morales was. Sure, it's fun, you know, especially considering I'm experiencing this for the first time. Excuse me. Light just went out, which isn't good. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ, okay. God damn it, okay. Nice, okay. Okay. Enemies are all around me, so I'm gonna switch to the flag gun. God damn it. Somehow I missed with the flag gun. Please don't tell me I have to do the exploration again. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Nice. Okay. Cool. I don't see any secrets up back here. I think the enemies are gonna respawn at some point. I'm gonna have to run for it. Okay. Very nice. God to use the flare for those guys, which wasn't ideal, but it's fine. Don't think there's anything yet. But at least they're not respawning so far, which is good. Because that would be much more stressful. Lover's Peak. There's something up there. Okay, checkpoint reached, thank God. Love a good checkpoint in this game. Otherwise, I hate redoing progress. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Okay, so it's to the left, which means I should go to the right. The secrets and goodies. Okay. There's gotta be some stuff around here. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the
I like
waitress
that
at
they're
the
filling in
diner,
the
had
gaps
seen
of
him.
the stuff that we haven't
From what
seen.
Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her.
Of course Barry liked her.
That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Cool. So far we're getting all of them, which is nice. I don't think we've missed a manuscript page yet, which is very satisfying. As a completionist of video games, I love that feeling. Looks like it might have been all that was up here though. There might be like a third list around here somewhere. Oh god, the music is swelling. Actually, they're gonna move back as the shop soon. Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. It's definitely gonna happen. Oh boy. It's stressful. Okay, I'm gonna head up here though. Real quick, because it looks like there's something up here. It's like a save point at least, which is good. Save my progress, nice. Nice, and a shotgun. Fuck yeah. Super clean. I have 8 bullets, that's really good. But I'm gonna save it for now, I think. Okay. Love's Peak is that way. Okay, so far so good. Oh, there we go. Wait, I should. Okay, I should stop. I'm gonna back up. Okay, there we go. Okay, out of flag guns. But we have plenty of bullets to go around. Go down. Okay, nice. So far, so good. Great old one fell by lightning in 1937. Okay, I'll read it. Massive tree. Very large tree. I'd love to see it. Okay, I don't think there's anything out here. Oh boy. Stressed out trying to keep track of everything right now. But we'll be fine. But I'm missing like a supply cache and like manuscript pages and shit. Oh fuck. Come on. Oh, there we go. Come on, man. It's so difficult. Okay. Okay, time to run. Come on. Oh, come on, man. Really? Okay, there we go. Yeah, because restart this generator, so we should have a save point. Nice. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. That was full on, man. That took me a lot of tries. Okay. So, let's head back here. Might be able to like what I missed. Okay. Doesn't like it. So we're gonna head back to the save point. Jeez, man, what an intense section. Holy shit. Okay. Well, we're all good now. I need to restock on some resources, please. Thank you. Thank you. Nice game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Very intense. Not a fun time. The telephone's busted again. So of course it is. So there's thumbs over here, which is good. Oh, stop running, please. There's a cabin down there I can somehow access. Now I can just drop down there. Yeah, probably not. Probably just explore around here a bit more. See if we can find a way down. God damn it, combat in this game is very intense and difficult. Hopefully I didn't miss a manuscript.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Very interesting. I really wonder who it is. Just been leaving us some stuff. Like why the torch-like symbols specifically, like a literal flame torch. It's intriguing. Very curious. The plot, it thickens like a good soup. Bear alert, oh fuck's sake. So I thought it couldn't get any worse. Bear alert. Of course. Oh fuck. Saw someone back there. Just checking for the collectible something. Oh, fuck. Two bad guys, so. Okay, I might. Never mind. Looks like they're flanking me. Damn it. Combat in this game is very difficult. Okay. So lesson learned, I'm just gonna engage them all down here first. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. That was full on. Okay, well, we did it. I still have most of my health intact. Good lord, man. This combat in this game is very annoying and difficult, but oh well. Getting the hang of it, I just need to use all my weapons and all my... I need to use the torch a lot more than I'm using it. Like if I use it, if I use the torch a lot more, then I can repel them, make some distance between myself and the enemies. Whereas if I don't do that, then I'm screwed. Good lord. Like it really requires a lot of me to do this. Okay. Is there anything back here? I don't know if there's going to be like some kind of manuscript page here in like Nightmare difficulty or something. But I can't imagine how difficult these guys must be on Nightmare. I'm gonna have to look up a tutorial video on how to do that because that's really tricky. Holy shit. Okay. But gradual progress. We're making our way through this. Lover's Peak. Blocked. Fantastic. Okay, I can jump over that. Do I want or do I want to go over here first? I want to go over here first. There might be some secrets. Secret goodies over here. Bonus. Oh man, stressful game. But we're getting through it. Okay. Where the Oregon Treaty was signed. Rifles, Mighty Cove. Volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. Interesting. Mount St. Helen erupts. So I think that's when the Cauldron Lake cabin disappeared, was when the volcano erupted. Interesting. That's cool though. Love that you can tell how old a tree is by the size of its rings. It's very cool. I wonder what these red bins are. Keep showing up. Right. Oh man, still reeling from that fight. It was very intense. Had to bust out the old shotgun. Oh my god, this game. It demands a lot of me. But anyway, time to head towards Lover's Peak. We should be getting closer to it, I think. Nice, okay. Cross that threshold. Manuscript page here. How many pages do we have left? Still a lot of pages left.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Interesting. So someone called Nightingale was hunting me, tracking me down. Interesting. I wonder if he works for the FBC or the FBI. Keep the car. Okay. Oh boy. Very full on so far. Should be almost done with this chapter, I think, hopefully. Where are we? No idea. Well, we passed the Moonshine Cave, so we're on the nature trail. So we're getting close, I think. Just gonna step back into the light real quick. Heal up, and there we go. There we go. Right. The car's all the way back there. Just take a second to admire the scenery. But there it is. So we are getting very close. Fog hanging over everything. Misty pines. But also cozy and mysterious. I love it. Please keep doors closed. Remain seated. Do not swing cabin. Ooh, I like that the cabin has a slight swing to it. Nice touch. I would be so scared right now. I hate heights. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. We're all good. Looking birds. Oh god damn it, it's running. Oh shit. Ooh, a flare. Nice. Is this Agent Nightingale?
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Fuck yeah, partner. Let's go.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
Ooh, fuck yeah, I love the flare. I wonder how long they last.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
let's move.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Wait, shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to let go of that. Okay, here we go. Just gonna hold on to it, not let go. You know the first flare. Okay, so I have 4 of them on the top right. God damn it. Keep dropping them. I feel like I might not need to be using them as much. Come on. Just gonna make it weak. Come on, take him down. Come on, attack him, my guy. What are you doing? Jesus. It's a little janky, but we got it. What's up, old man?
That's right.
Nice, okay, here we go.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Of
Are
course.
you kidding?
Of course
Give me the gun. No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it.
There's secrets around. Okay. Come on.
A little longer. Scare them off.
Oh, piss off, Ghost.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
I'm just here for the ride, my guy. I don't know what's going on.
Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's over. Move it or lose it.
Okay. Nice, a nice light. Fuck yeah. Super clean. Okay. I look like the objective is just follow the kidnapper.
All cozy and safe.
Oh man, I thought this guy wasn't a kidnapper. We'll be getting along so well.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Okay. Any supplies around here? Or... Man, I wish I had a gun. Oh well. What can you do? Right. Where are we? We're getting
This is
close.
it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
It's not a big problem. It's the program, Wake. That's right. You'll just be coming.
Okay. Just gotta use a flare. Scare him off. It's really isn't that difficult, to be honest. I'm just holding down the flares with R1 on my trigger. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of flares after this. Excuse me. This is where a flare would come in handy. Come on, shoot him, please. Jesus. God damn it. That's where a flare would come in handy. I don't need to use the flare early on. Come on, just kill him, please. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, I think we got this. Come on. Just shoot him, please. Jesus Christ. Finally. God damn. That took me like 10 tries. That was awful. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn to that. Jesus Christ.
Where's my wife? I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations.
That was so difficult.
You're gonna write about something glorious.
Did not enjoy that.
Once we get you some proper editorial control.
Oh, control?
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice? I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad. You touch her at all.
Oh fuck. Alan, what are you doing? God damn it. At least we're through that section. That was fucking awful. Took me so many more tries than you're gonna see. Awful. And he's gone.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Oh boy. Okay.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Yeah, make it through the woods. Alice's fear of the dark.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah. Interesting. I like that Alan represents light and Alice represents dark. It's interesting. Okay, be careful going on this bridge. Oh boy. Try not to sneeze. On camera at least. Oh man. Okay. What's the next one? Fantastic. Okay. see enemies over there. Oh, god damn it.
It hurt as hell. I was stuck.
That's sneaky. I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, it's a fucking bad trap. I knew it. I knew they were gonna put these in the game. That's sneaky. Oh my god. Is there anything over here? Now I've got to be careful with bear traps. Fuck's sake. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Okay, just gonna try and make it through the woods. I also have to be careful with bear traps now. Fantastic. You hate to see it. I'll look out for the sparklers on the ground, yeah. There's one right there. I should. Never mind. Just gonna avoid it. But I'm gonna step in one again, accidentally. But it's fine. It's there. Just gonna avoid the bear traps. God, there are so many now. What the fuck? Camera shifting is constantly throwing me off. Yeah. Right. Also see them on the ground, which is nice. Oh boy. Right. Just avoid the bad traps. Too shabby. Right. And I'm gonna get jump scared if I hit another one. Some resources, which is very handy. Sweet. Cans. But I can also shoot these. Didn't realize they were even there in the last episode. I think there might be an achievement tied to them. Okay. Here we go. Up the rickety tree bridge. I wish the camera didn't do that. I hope they fix that following too. The camera actually like stays in the position that you select instead of shifting back and forth. It's just kind of annoying. God damn it. God damn it. Fucking game. Okay, so far so good. Right. Just gonna run for it. Okay. God damn it. Okay. So far so good. Get up there, please, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Finally made it up. Oh fuck, okay. Big boy. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. It's just taking me so long to get through. No, don't fucking jump out. Jesus Christ. Okay. Finally. God damn. Last thing was so many attempts. Brutal. Okay. Resources, please. Thank you. Manuscript page. Nice.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my
I
hand.
hate the final sentence
Each
of this
pull
one.
of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
What? God, not a fucking chainsaw person. God damn it. Just gets worse and worse, huh? Ooh, a hunting rifle. Nice. Okay. It's gonna be a useful weapon, I think. God damn, this game is so difficult, man. The combat takes so much effort to get through. Okay, looks like it's to the left, but might as well explore around a bit more. See what I can find through here. Oh my god. This shit just keeps getting more and more difficult, huh? Okay. Looks like it's down here. Probably got the flare.
I had heard the plane fall. It
Ooh,
made no
cool.
sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
That's cool. Love the imagery in this game. It's very striking. It's like the supply cache nearby as well. Maybe in the plane itself. Okay. Interesting. I really do want to find the supply cache. Imagine it's in the plane itself. Okay. So the question is, what has this done for me? Maybe I can get up onto the wing. Certainly seems like it. Wait, never mind. Maybe on the other side. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Figured it had to be around here somewhere. Nice flare gun. Very handy. Cool. Okay. Finally on solid ground. We have a lot of weapons at our disposal, which is very nice. Okay. It's cool though. I will say, so far this game is much harder than Control. Control I had a pretty easy time with for the most part. But this game is fucking tricky. And I'm playing on like the regular, on the normal difficulty. So It's tough, man. It's very tough. But I'm getting there. Eventually making progress. Looks like it's this way. Thank God I reached a checkpoint. I feel like the eponymous chainsaw lands in the shotgun or something. Yeah, okay, here we go. God damn it. Fucking flag I didn't find. Okay, nice. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. So some more resources from here, I think. Okay, nice. Right, objective is to the left. Let's do this. There's a building over there that I can see. Okay. I'm not talking too much because I'm trying to focus. It's very difficult. This game is kind of a pain in the ass, but it's fine. God damn it. This is so annoying. Hunting rifle is great. Fuck it. Okay, okay. Getting there. Oh my god, this shit is difficult. Okay. Yeah, we made it. Probably missed a manuscript page back there, but it's fine. I don't really care anymore. Because this shit is difficult. I'm very annoying. Okay. Oh, fuck. Not that now. Okay. So I've got most of my health, which isn't great. Spooky mill type place. Very nice. God damn it. It's a fucking bad trap. Oh, it's this, okay. Gotta be careful with that stuff. Okay. Let's just watch our footsteps. Make sure we don't step in any goo. Any venom symbiote. Oh my god. Okay. This episode's a bit rough, but we're getting through it. the top of the note apparently is my objective. I'm getting there. Oh boy. No batteries. Well, I'll take a manuscript page. Yeah, like I missed a couple of pages.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
What a wacky cast of characters we have here. Mulligan and Thornton. Okay. Right. Kick this down for some reason. Ah, nice. Okay. Nice, okay. That was a scary jump. Right.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
No, poor Barry. Barry's going through it. Get rid of the darkness. Yeah, this really reminds me of the Control DLC. Which makes sense, of course. Climb a ladder, which is nice to know. Or I can keep exploring around. Figure as much. Okay. Time to climb that ladder. It's a creepy location, I like it. Oh boy. Birds. Right. God damn it, Jesus Christ. Everything in this game. That one didn't get me too bad, to be honest, but still. Oh my god. I don't even know what our objective is at this point anymore. Just make it through the woods. Oh boy. Okay.
Be aware of oil reavers.
Oh fuck. Okay. Come on. Please, Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. The darkness wears her face. Alice? I feel like I'm right about that. The theory. The game theory. I really feel like I'm right. And that Alice is actually the darkness. Nice hunting rifle. Fuck yeah. Stay stocked up on my ammo. Oh boy, this game just doesn't catch a break, huh? Oh. You can just get that manuscript page from here. That's a bit cheating, but it's fine.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Interesting. Anyway, moving on. It's through here. Supply box, which is nice. Okay, right. Great. So far so good. Jesus. Just keeps going, huh? It's a very long chapter. To be fair, I have also died a bunch, so that is also part of it. Not to mention the fact that exploring takes forever. I don't think there's anything back here. Oh my god. This is pretty full on, man. This game is very intense. I need like a fucking break after this. Fucking come on. God damn it. Fucking Christ. The game is so annoying. God, I'm getting kind of pissed, but it's fine. Come on. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. God damn, this shit's difficult. Okay. Just requires strategy and planning. And skill, of course. Oh my god, it just keeps going. We are fully lost in the woods. Fully lost in the sauce. Okay, checkpoint reach at least, that's good. Flares. Thank you. Let's give me some good resources in here, please. Oh well. Okay. Plenty of revolver ammo, but not much of anything else outside of the flares, which are very useful to beat that. Okay, campgrounds. I can push that open. Yeah, there's nothing over here. No. Oh. Come on out. There we go. Right. Here we go. Next potential combat scenario.
Talking is a hazardous occupation.
Oh boy. Chainsaw time. Goddamn. Okay, here we go. Here's the chainsaw guy. This is gonna end badly. Where are you, piece of shit?
Ah! Ah!
More importantly, where's the chainsaw guy? First try, nailed it. I'm getting the hang of it. Oh my god, this game is difficult. Right. Can't imagine how much more difficult it must be on the harder difficulties. It must be borderline impossible. Jesus Christ, okay. Fucking hell. Okay, we got through it. It feels pretty good. Let's have to scavenge for resources. Doubt there's gonna be much up here, but you never know. Oh my god. I'm gonna need a fucking cold drink after this. Some fucking chocolate milk or something. This is brutal. Oh my god. Okay. Moving up in this direction, I think. Oh. Down here. Yeah. Might be. Oh boy. As much as I am not enjoying the gameplay as much, or the combat, the vibes of this game are immaculate. It's a very, very atmospheric and pretty game, which I really like. Hopefully we're almost done with this chapter. We've been going on for quite a while now. And I apologize for that. It's gonna be my longest video ever. Barry?
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
Oh boy.
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
It's just me and my revolver, that's it. That's all I have. It's not ideal. Fucking birds everywhere. Getting closer to the campground, which is good. Looks like more
I still
resources
had to
over
reach
there.
Barry at the cap, but at least I was out of the woods.
Oh, thank God for that. That was intense as fuck. Okay. There's a thermos here. There's a box over there. And we should be good to go. Okay. A little bit more ammo, which is nice. There's definitely going to be some combat around here. As long as there's not another chainsaw dying, which there probably will be, let's face it. This game does not pull any punches with that stuff.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster.
Yeah.
And the headlights were a welcome bonus.
That's a major plus. Oh boy, we're almost there, I think. In the home stretch. Nothing around there. Should just be this area. Closed for renovation, of course. Typical. Tire spring, which is nice. Okay, which side are we gonna go through? This side. These toilets first.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Maybe something in these toilets are there. Nothing there. Cool.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
Yep. The TV is going to turn on, I knew it.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it.
Story.
As the story
This
goes,
story
it
is a
starts
monster.
wanting things of its own.
It's like
Change
from the
one
trailer for
thing and
Alan
you
Wake
set
2.
off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Interesting. So intriguing. I knew it, I knew it. I knew someone was gonna bust through there. Nice, okay. Last sec. You gotta have a toilet jump scare. In a horror game. Or a pseudo horror game. Almost missed this manuscript page.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Awesome. I wonder when we're gonna run into that guy. Must be soon, maybe towards the end of this chapter. Hunting rifle. Nice. Does that mean? Yes, I have a hunting rifle again. Nice. Okay. It's hard to see in here, though. Jesus. It's so freaking dark. Okay. Don't think there's anything. At least we got a hunting rifle back. That feels really good. Probably gonna need it for this section. Oh, please be my salvation. Please save me from this hell. There's so much combat in this. I need a reprieve. Fuck yeah. So I can just drive. Okay. Accelerate. Steering. Okay, I'm just gonna run into this guy. I'm just gonna accelerate. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's do this. Might fuck these guys up. Nice. Okay, that feels good. I wonder if there's anything in that car. Oh, I'm just gonna go for it. Objective is over here, so I'm gonna go for it. Wasn't expecting driving to be in this game. Kind of wacky. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna say fucking calculate those guys because it's gonna take too long. Driving controls were a little janky, but we got this. Okay, let's just press back. Well, this car's gonna explode by the time I get to Barry. Okay, we should be there. Almost there. To the right. Follow the tracks. I really hope Barry's safe. Oh fuck. I think we're done here. Better definitely miss some manuscript pages around there. Oh, please. Or light power at least. Okay, well that's helpful.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Okay. Well, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. Nice. Come on, Barry. Oh, checkpoint, nice. Okay. Barry?
It was the kidnapper.
Oh, cut down.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy.
I wonder if he's supposed to be an oddball for the audience. Like, we need a story.
You get your wife. Not, well,
Yes, I get you.
This is not where I thought the story was gonna go. I thought we were gonna be dealing with much more cerebral stuff, but apparently some guys kidnapped my wife. So I guess we have to say that. God damn it. Did not mean to do that. My instinct was to run.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Oh fuck. Oh, Barry. Darkness controls. They're taken. Okay. Nice. Gotta get my flares. Especially to replace the ones that I just lost stupidly. I think I was already here, so we should be fine. I was not expecting vehicle controls in this game. It's so silly, but I like it. Very different to control. Wow.
I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the killer. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Yep, they sure are, Barry. Oh, fuck. Nice, there we go. Okay. It's like Keys and Tis of the Kingdom of Breath of the Wild. Come on. Not too bad so far. Okay, cool. I'm working on it, Barry. Easier said than done, my guy. Oh my god, okay. Jesus. Fucking bird combat. Come on, man. Okay, where are these guys going? Okay. So far so good. We haven't died yet. To fucking birds. Which is good. Gotta kill him quickly. Come on, flashlight recharged. Okay, I'm gonna light up a flare to let my flashlight recharge. Is that it? We still have more. Oh, god damn it. Okay, fuck it. Right time. Hold on. Okay. Okay.
You can open the door now.
Finally, Jesus.
They're gone.
Took a while. God damn. Hey, there he is.
Hey, Al.
The big man himself.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
It's okay, Mary. You're valid.
I
Hopefully that's the end of
Barry
the
town
chapter,
to ask
because
around
holy
about
shit.
A man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he
Damn,
could
what
learn
an episode.
something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Oh, here we go. First time he's writing. Here he is.
For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Better use the typewriter.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh,
that doesn't
you
sound like
sweet,
Rose.
brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
She sounds
We'll be there
possessed
in less than an hour.
by the taken.
See you soon.
I don't know about
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon.
Yeah.
Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
Interesting. Creepy. I like it. That old lady definitely has something to do with it, obviously. But I think that's an episode. Cool. A little rough with the gameplay. We had a lot of trouble with that, but I feel like I got the hang of it towards the end there, but even still, it was very tricky. There we go. The song's probably copyrighted. The song from the last episode during the scene was also copyrighted. Right, there we go. Jesus, what an episode. So this bit's going to be copyrighted, but I don't really care. So if it is copyrighted and I have to change the music out, I'll change the music out. Just so I don't have to, you know, have the video blocked in some countries. But yeah, so that's the end of episode 2. Good lord, what an episode. That was very intense. The gameplay was rough. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious that I was not having a great time with the gameplay, with the combat. It was pretty tough. The enemies get very close to you, and there are a lot of them, and you get overwhelmed, and it's hard to distance yourself. It's hard to, like, you know, weaken them, it's hard to kill them. It's just very tricky in general. I had to, like, brute force my way through a bunch of those combat scenarios. And I'll have to edit around them as well, obviously, because there were a lot of attempts for each one. For a couple of them, I should say. But yeah, that was rough. But I think other than that, the story was interesting. Sorry I'm talking about the song, but copyright, and also I have a lot of thoughts to get through before the song ends. But yeah, that was a good chapter. I liked it. I liked, you know, meeting Barry and heading towards like the national park type area. It was a very cool location. I liked the kind of log cabins and the tents and everything and all that sort of vibe of it. Getting lost in the woods was a bit rough with the combat and everything, but other than that, I did like it. Yeah, I feel like the plot's getting very intriguing because it's like, okay, so Alice has been kidnapped, which I don't fully believe. I feel like she's not alive, or she's somewhere else. I don't know. I feel like this is all fiction. So it's interesting to think about. But there's also the meta quality of picking up the manuscript pages and like Alan writing the story as he goes, outside of also, you know, experiencing it, which is very intriguing. At the end of the song. But yeah, that was very intriguing. Yeah, I feel like also with the old lady at the very end, possessing Rose or like controlling her. I feel like there's definitely something fishy with her. Can't wait to see what that is. Also with Hartman, we met Hartman as well, and all the police officers, Sheriff Breaker. Song is a banger. But yeah, I'm very curious to dig more into Hartman and to kind of figure out what his deal is. Why, you know, he was talking to Alice and like what his motive is and everything, and how much does he actually know about what's going on. I feel like he knows more than he's letting on, and I feel like he's going to become a big player going forward into like episode 3 and 4, and maybe episode 4. I don't know if episode 3 is going to be about him. But then, so we have that. Okay, that should be it. But that's basically what I thought about that episode.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Facial models in this game are so impressive to look at. I know it's a remastered version, but still.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
The kidnapper is such a weird character.
Good girl.
Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker.
There he is, Agent Nightingale.
Here, Agent Nightingale.
There's gonna be some tension between me and him, apparently.
Anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Very
Okay,
curious
I'll be
about
right
that.
over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
Okay, I'm gonna call it that. Because I feel like this episode's dragging on quite a long while. So I apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the kind of long, the slower paced vibe of it all, and yeah, just chilling and vibing and enjoying the Pacific Northwest and all that type of stuff, and kind of getting engrossed in the story and what's going on. Where's Alice? Who's the kidnapper? What about Hartman? What about all these various characters? Rest in peace, Rusty. I hope that the dog is okay. But yeah, poor Rusty and Stucky, man, didn't deserve that. So anyway, I'm going to call that an episode. So next episode we'll pick up meeting Rose and then getting to the station to talk with Sheriff Breaker again. So as always, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this episode. There's like a really fucking chunky episode, almost 3 hours. So yeah, let me know what you thought down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys for part 3 of Alan Wake.